Alright, what's up, YouTube? I'm gonna talk about that whole slogan that black people have that we never really questioned. We just went with it, and it's the whole behind every strong black man there's a strong black woman. And it's funny because we're the only culture who really promotes that. I mean, family's family. Family's supposed to help each other out. I mean, you don't see an Asian man saying that, or Asian women talking about Asian men are so successful because of Asian women. I mean, it's kind of, understood that, if a person does well, it's because of what they do, and it's just because of their family. Meaning their sisters, their wives, their mothers, their grandmas. It's kind of a collective type thing. Right? No one really stands out. If I'm successful, everyone else is successful. Alright? Even, you can even say some white people also believe the same thing. You're not really going to hear a white woman say, oh, behind every strong white man is a white woman. But, black women seem to embody that. And here's where I'm coming from. If we are sucking right now, if we're failing and we're below par, which the majority of black men are, what does that say about you guys if you guys are the reason why black men have been strong throughout the past? Right? Every NBA player, or any NFL player, they're in the NFL because of black women, right? Because you guys have always been there. Man, every successful black man, a black woman's always been behind him, right? So when he leaves and, they decide the race, it's his fault. And he's just this bad person. Because there was, a black strong woman behind him, right? So I'm not even trying to get on y'all, but do you see where that's kind of flawed, and how psychologically, embodying that really hurts? Because if you guys have carried this, or you guys are the reason why we're so successful, I mean, like, what's good? Where are we at now? I mean, look at Barack Obama. Sergeant Willie Pete, made a great point. People could talk about, oh, his wife, his wife, his wife. Who the fuck raised him? His white mom and his white grandma. Where's the, if he's elected, I mean, you can argue that he's already the most powerful black man, ever, just because of, he's, close to being president of the United States. So if you go throughout history, one can say that shit. He might be the most powerful black man ever. And he has his wife, and black women will take credit, but honestly, he is where he is because of his white mother and his white grandmother. Not to say that his wife didn't hold him down by any means, but he was already on track to success before. It wasn't like she compelled him to stop selling crack and get off his ass and become the president of the United States. So seriously, I want you guys to think about that. I'm not even trying to play the whole, oh, I'm right, you're wrong, but just think about where you're coming from. Because in a sense, you want to play the self-victim, and in the other sense, you want to play, the whole, I'm the reason, for success. If black women are holding it down, and they've been holding down men, like, why is it so shitty right now then? Seriously. I mean, what's really good? Because I'm sick and tired of hearing all these stories. I mean, you take, for instance, I love, when I hear about Allen Iverson's story and LeBron James' story. Because, they'll always boast of the fact that, oh, my mom was behind me, this is that. And true, she was. She didn't put the fucking basketball in their hand, though. They didn't pay for his Nikes and his Jordans when he went to the tournaments. When he went to the AAU tournaments, all these Nike camps, guess what? The coaches did that. The dudes from the block, the dudes at the barbershop, they're the ones that helped out. Alright? They taught LeBron, how to shoot a jump shot, even though he's still working on it. How to set a pick, how to dribble with both hands. Right? But all the credit goes to the mom, and it's a majority of it should. She raised him. but all the other people, who were there, who had influence in his life, go out the window. I mean, if that's the case, how come every, prominent black men, especially athletes, how come they don't all have, women? A couple of them do. I know, like Dwayne Wade, I don't even know if they're divorced now, but I know he was with his high school sweetheart or a college sweetheart. So maybe it applies in that situation. But look at Shaq, Kobe, I don't know, even your lesser known players. Where's the, the quote unquote strong black woman? The only, group of black women that could even use that fucking term are the mothers, whether or not they were single or whether or not, they had a husband or a family, are the mothers who have successful black sons. Pure and simple. If Johnny from the hood, who has a single mother, right, he gets shot, oh, it's fucking society, or that gangbanging culture, or this and that, mom's crying, I tried. If Johnny does well, oh, mama was there, mama did everything, mama's the reason, right? There's other factors that go behind anybody being successful. But once again, psychologically, you guys have hitched onto that statement blindly. Because if you really think about it, you guys should be disassociating yourself with that whole fucking cliche completely. I mean, just think about it. I'm sure I'm going to get some people who are going to be mad and say, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about, blah, blah, blah. Think about it. Think about that fucking statement. If you're the reason for why every and all black men are successful, why is the state of, just the black male, especially in America, under question? And I'd love to, hear responses. I don't, just give me some reasons, please. I'm not even trying to, act like I'm right or, shut anybody else down, but, come back with some logic.